What are you? I mean, what are you truly, down to your deepest core? What is the nature of your existence? What if I told you you're not what you think you are? In the grand tapestry of life, we are not mere threads dangling on the fringe, but an integral part of the cosmic weave itself. We are not simply physical entities confined by the boundaries of flesh and bone, but spiritual beings of profound depth and limitless potential. Consider for a moment the concept of divine origin. It challenges the notion that we are born into this world, suggesting instead we emerge from it. Like a tree sprouting from the earth, we are not separate from our environment, but a natural, seamless extension of it. This idea transcends the physical realm and ventures into the spiritual. At our core, we are not just creations, but emanations of the divine source. We are intricately woven into the grand cosmic dance, a symphony of existence that ebbs and flows with the rhythm of creation. Our divine origin is not a tale of separation, but one of unity. It tells us we are not solitary beings adrift in the universe, but interconnected fragments of a greater whole. We are the universe experiencing itself, a testament to the divine's curiosity and love for creation. We are not human beings on a spiritual journey, but spiritual beings learning how to be human. With this understanding, we can begin to unravel the threads of our true identity and embark on the path of self-discovery and transformation. But in this human journey, we have been misled, lost in a maze of our own creation. We are born into this world as pure, divine beings. Yet, as we grow, we are molded by societal norms, expectations, and the pressure to conform. This molding, this conditioning, forces us into a box, a false identity, a false self. This false self is not who we are at our core, but it dominates our existence, convincing us that we are separate from the divine source from which we originated. The false self is fueled by ego, that powerful aspect of our personality that seeks to differentiate and elevate us above others. The ego, like a master puppeteer, pulls the strings of the false self, leading us to believe that we are what we own, what we achieve, or how others perceive us. It is this ego that convinces us that our worth is determined by external validation, rather than the inherent divine essence within us. But here's the thing. The false self thrives on fear. The fear of not being enough, the fear of being left out, the fear of not meeting societal expectations. It's a never-ending cycle of seeking validation and identity in external things in a fleeting, ever-changing world. This relentless pursuit of external validation only serves to reinforce the illusion of the false self, further distancing us from our divine origin. Ignorance too plays a crucial role in perpetuating the false self. Ignorance of our true nature, ignorance of our divine origin. This ignorance blinds us, leading us to believe that we are merely physical beings navigating a physical world, rather than spiritual beings on a human journey. The false self is a construct, a fabrication, a mirage. It's a phantom that exists only in our minds. It has no substance, no foundation apart from the one we give it. Strip away the layers of conditioning, ego and ignorance, and what remains is our true self, our divine self. The false self is a mirage, a phantom that exists only in our minds. What if the false self could be unmasked? What if we could see beyond the illusion? A question that echoes in the chambers of our minds, echoing through the corridors of our consciousness. Yet, it's not about seeking an intellectual answer, but rather, it's about experiencing a profound revelation, a spiritual awakening. This awakening is the journey of transformation, a journey that begins when we peel away the layers of the false self. It's like unmasking an imposter who has been living our life, pretending to be us. The false self is not who we truly are. It's a facade, a projection, a character we play to fit into this worldly drama. But what happens when this character realizes its own non-existence? What happens when the false self realizes that it has no meaning or foundation apart from who it is in the divine? This realization shakes the very foundation of the false self. It's like a death, a death to the false self. But don't let the word death frighten you. This death is not an end, but a beginning of a new journey, a journey towards our true self. This death is a transformation, a metamorphosis, a rebirth. It's the caterpillar realizing that it was always meant to be a butterfly. It's the wave realizing that it was always part of the ocean. This transformation is not a process of becoming something new, but rather it's a process of unbecoming, of shedding off the layers of illusion, of letting go of the false identity. It's about returning to our original state, our divine nature. This process of transformation can be challenging. It can be painful. It's like a seed breaking open to become a tree. It's like a phoenix rising from its own ashes. But remember, the seed must break open to grow, the phoenix must burn to rise. Similarly, the false self must die for the real self to emerge. This transformation is not a journey we undertake alone. We are guided and supported by the divine source, the source from which we came forth, the source to which we return. We are not separate, but one with this divine source. When the false self dies, the real self emerges, and we see that we are not separate, but one with the divine source. This is our true awakening, our return to our divine origin. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. If you feel so inclined, please subscribe and like the video.